Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Today, the old man told us to go to this place called the Temple of Time, which is this building over there. And that's basically what we'll be doing. So, there are a couple skeletons, or skeleton boko goblins over here. The thing with these guys, you can, once you kill them, they're not dead, you still gotta hit their heads, and then, yeah. You can also use their arms as weapons, which is odd, to say the least. And they're not much, I think they're only 5? They do 5 damage. This is about to break, so I might as well take a bokoblin arm. And, yeah, I think we're about good with that. Let's, set off. So, last episode we didn't really take down any of these guardians, so I think it's still gonna be alive. Oh, maybe it's not. Oh, I just got this and it already is badly damaged. That must break quickly. And so with that bomb, you see, we can, we got the bombs last episode. We can break that thing now. That's basically what a bomb can do. All right, is it this one? Because I know. Yep. All right. Let's get right into it. This pot lid. This is a power level of 1, but whatever. I don't have the sound on, so this is going to be harder than usual. I want to kill this guy. Come on. You Boko should. Boko should. This is harder. Now, this is all visual for me. This, usually there's a sound clip that you hear. Okay, this is my last attempt. I'm not risking it after this. Hey! You're dead. Let's go. Okay. Ancient shaft, ancient screw, and ancient screw. Alright, let's walk over. I've been playing Minecraft recently, and I just tapped my control stick twice, thinking I would sprint. But no, that's not how you sprint in this game. So I do want to point something out. A cool thing that you can do in this game that speedrunners do is you see this tree. Well, they would. I'm not going to do it, obviously, because I'm not skilled enough. I don't actually have. So they would take an axe, right? I don't have an axe on me right now, but they would have an axe. And what they would do, they would, I think, cut down this tree, right, with the axe, because we did that in another episode. Stasis the tree while it's falling, get on the tree, and then, hit it a bunch, and then get on it. And then once you unstasis it, you go flying, and that's how you, I think it's probably one of the fastest ways to get to the Temple of Time, which is really cool. You should see some of the speedrunning stuff in this game. There are so much. There's some crazy stuff that you can do. You can take 2 bombs and basically make one explode so that the other hits you in the back, and you just go flying. And so, yeah, this is the Temple of Time. Gonna check out this guardian. Ancient screw, nothing much. And, yeah, usually you enter from the door, but since this wall is all broken down, I don't see why you wouldn't. There's a little guard here. Get rid of this guy. And then also a keys. Pick up their dead bodies, yes. And, yeah, oh my gosh, that statue's glowing. I think, is there a chest over here? Yeah, there's a chest. Before we check that out, Traveler's Bow. Okay. Inventory's full. Anything I want to drop? I feel like Traveler's Bow is better than Boko Bow. Probably. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, looking good. And so now let's see what this statue has to say. Alright. Let's see what we got here. You have conquered the shrines and claimed their spirit orbs. I can offer you great power. It appears you have claimed 4 spirit orbs. In exchange for 4 spirit orbs, I will amplify your being. So tell me what it is that you desire. So, with this, you can either get an extra heart or some more stamina. Um, and probably. So, you can really choose either, and each time you get 4 spirit orbs, you can exchange it for one more heart or some more stamina. And since that. Remember that Stone Talus fight? Well, I think we're gonna need some more health, so I'm gonna get a heart container right here. So I shall grant you the power you seek. And that's what a heart container looks like. And now, if you pay close attention to the upper left-hand corner, you will see your life force as it's strengthened, increasing your maximum number of hearts by 1. And now we have 4. Always good. Go and bring peace to Hyrule. By the end of this game, I'll have so many more hearts. Oh, it's our familiar guy. The familiar voice. Old man, the blessing of the goddess has made you has made you that much more resilient, I see. Here I am. Get up here, quickly. And by the looks of it, he looked a little bit more like transparent than usual. He had some wisps around him. Have I climbed a ladder before in this game? Well, if not, then you can basically jump up ladders, but it will, regain stamina. Unlike when you climb, like, mountains, you still have to. It won't regain stamina while you just wait. And so, yeah, he's looking a bit frail, to say the least. Let's bounce up.
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramos Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists. The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the Divine Beasts, turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, bravely wounded, collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Go on, here's the paraglider, just as I promised. And we have the paraglider. And that means the isolated plateau, that quest is complete. With that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs surrounding this area. And I think that's it. I've told you everything I can. Link, you must save Hyrule. And yeah, the old man was secretly the dead king all along, and he's been dead this entire time, so that's something. In here, what do we have? A soldier's bow, which is 14. That is something. So I'm gonna actually throw away my Boko bow and get that. And so now, from this point in the game, I can go fight Ganon. I can finish the game if I wanted. If I really wanted, I could go and, you know, beat the final boss and finish the game. But 5 episodes is a very short playthrough of a game, so we will not be doing that. This series will probably be, I don't know, more than 35, probably. I don't know. But yeah, so with the paraglider, we can finally fly. Well, not fly, but glide down to certain places, and where we would have, you know, perished before, now we can slowly fall down, and, you know, we never could have made that jump if we didn't have the paraglider. Let's just be honest here. So, yeah, the paraglider is definitely one of the main tools in your tool set, and every time I start a new playthrough of this game, I'm just so annoyed that I can't paraglide yet. It just, once you get off the isolated plateau, the Great Plateau, it just comes so naturally, that it's so weird to not have it. But, actually, wait, I'm gonna jump off at a different point. But whereas we would have died before if we were to, you know, jump off, now we can survive. I'll see you later, Great Plateau. Have a good one. And, would you look at that, we are now in the Hyrule Kingdom. Alright, already there, and we have a new new enemy. This is called a moblin, right? They're kind of like the evolved form of a bokoblin. Again, headshot, that does increase damage, and that stuns them. So you can just do that. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna use a fire arrow. I don't know why, but I feel like it. So, ooh, take his club. Boka bat. That's not a club, that's a bat. What do we drop? Club. No, he picked it up. That was not according to the plan. Okay, this guy is big. Definitely the first time you fight one of these guys, it is sort of a challenge, but these guys become very common enemies after a while. And he is done for. Take his corpse. And, yeah. So I know that was a long cutscene, but there's not much cutscenes in this game, actually. This is a very open world game, where you can really go anywhere you want, meaning that they don't have many places to put cutscenes. There'll be more, but not very frequent as some other games. And here we have the Outpost Ruins. Looks like there's a Guardian. Okay, Ancient Screw. I think there are some more enemies over here, if I am not mistaken. There might be. I feel like there are. Excuse me. I swear there were more. Oh, well, there's some more barrels. Pick that up and break it. So we do want to say something. I think a couple days ago, from when this was uploaded, I actually re-uploaded episode 4 of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Ooh, okay. Hold that thought. This is a blue bokoblin. It's stronger than regular bokoblins. And it has more health. So, this is the other evolved form. It's just basically stronger. I'm gonna use my throwing spear. And so, yeah, it's harder to take them down. There's more, but this is, you know, the basic. There's more other versions, basically. Kill him. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Take his corpse. Guts, yes. And then he also dropped. So anyways, as I was saying, I actually re-uploaded a video because I couldn't edit it normally, so I had to edit it in some other way. And then there was a watermark. So I just edited it again without the watermark, and now it is better. I think it's actually still in the playlist, so if you want to watch the original version, just watch the playlist and you'll see it. But then also in the version is the re-upload, so there's two. But I did make it unlisted, because why would you want to watch that version when you have the better one? Traveler's bow broke. Whoops. Let's equip the soldier's bow because, I mean, it's better. Why wouldn't you? Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Oh, you tried to, did you just try to stomp on me? Dude, what the heck? Oh, wow, that was a strong one. Hey, and he's dead. So, unlike regular bokoblins, you can't just headshot him and he's dead. There's some more guys over there, we're not going to take him. You will have to fight him a couple more times than, you know, normal if you want to take him down. But since bokoblins are so much weaker than, you know, moblins, and you can really just use this paraglider at any time. Okay, that guy has a rake. Hey, oi, 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 me mates. You know, I'm just gonna. This is a losing fight. There are 3 of them. One of them being blue. Okay, you wanna actually go, bro? You wanna one versus? Come on, fight me like a man. Like a man. Okay. Okay, if one hit did 2 hearts, then I think I can get killed just like that. I'm gonna eat a steak, because that's what men do. Alright, alright. Bro, 1v1 me. I dare you, I dare you. I triple dog dare you, whatever that means. Alright, oh, this kid has a mop. Oh look, the Proxim Bridge, that's great. Yeah, mops are kind of dumb. I don't know why you would want to use them. Anything I want for this broadsword? Nah, I already have one, so. And over here is our first optional shrine of the game. Bosch Kala. You do not have, from this point onwards, you don't have to do any shrines. Which is really cool. So, but I'm gonna do it anyways, because this, most beginner players would obviously do this shrine. This is the first shrine you're supposed to find off the Great Plateau. Which is something, I guess. I'm gonna skip this, because why? The game loads so fast. Like, I know it seems like it's slow, but for what it's loading, it's fast. There's so much in this game, and you can go anywhere. Alright, that was a little paraglider action there. We have Amber. So, see the wind is going that way? Well, the paraglider goes where the wind goes, because it's basically just pushing it, so you can basically ride the wind. And I got some Amber from it. Woo! And so, yeah, over here, I can get some, here. So, I don't know if this is the actual way you get the chest, but I've been doing it ever since I got this game. Is I jump off at the, you know, peak there, and then paraglide over. And it's so narrow, so it makes me think, is that really how you get it? It might not be, but I don't know. I don't need the rusty broadsword. Let's just take this and get out of here. Soldier's Claymore. That is actually, I think that's a good weapon. I think it's one-handed and it has 20, so if I recall, that's good. No, out of stamina again. I don't believe you can paraglide when you're out of stamina. You need stamina to paraglide because every time you paraglide, it uses stamina. Oh my gosh. Also, every time you fall into a bottomless hole, that's one heart. So as you see, we had 4 hearts, and now we have 3. But don't worry, because just getting a shrine orb will always re-heal you. And so now this is our 5th shrine, and so you're like, okay, 5 shrines, that's pretty good. But there are actually 120 shrines in total in this game, and guess what? In my main file, I've done them all. This game is one of my most played, obviously. And so, yeah, thanks. May the goddess smile upon you, too. You, too. And I think, with that shrine done, that's where we're going to call it for today's episode. We didn't get very far, but we got off the Great Plateau, which is the starting area of the game, and now our main quest is to go to what the king said was go to Kakariko Village. So I hope that you... Oh, I think not. Okay, so this is where the DLC... So you get... There's a bunch of DLC quests, so they're just going to tell us about that. Anyways, like I was saying, have a good one. There's a Korok here, so I'm just gonna get that. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Bye.